is going to be key here.
I'm going to pan the camera over to Storm space. They're playing out of red. I'm really interested to see how they decide to start this.
Yeah,
to see their defensive setup.
Typically, I've seen KitKat under the base. They're usually coming out with some pretty impressive tag ratios, especially earlier on. I think we'll see Rod and the leg out on attack. As we'll see Rod at that front door, we're going to run straight out. Yep, there we go. I think Red will be playing
probably back right.
Yeah, mostly defensive.
Floating role.
Yeah. We'll have Cyrex at that top big ramp, kind of shooting down towards Green. Put some pressure on them.
But yeah, let's see how aggressive they play early. Looks like they're already at green.
Such a quick run straight down there.
Yeah,
like,
especially with green. You don't know what you're going into.
Especially playing from red as well. Like blue is right underneath that base. If you run all the way down to green right at the start of the game, you've really lost that line of communication with the defense. It's really easy for blue to sneak up, get a quick hit before she attack the retreat.
Yeah. Looks like green's holding with at least 3.
Yep.
So maybe it's bounce time.
That's pretty standard from Redacted as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the defensive depth is a lot higher, I think. When it comes to attack, some of the new guys get a bit struggly. The defense, Chris.
Seen Meerkat try to crack into the back door with red there.
Looks like 3 blues at red as well.
Interesting. Oh, as they storm through that front door there.
KitKat just laying it down.
Probably 3 people at his door, mate. He does not care.
Oh, shot getting in. Doesn't finish.
There are some greens hanging around as well. Yeah. I just saw that player get deactivated by green as he got into the front pocket there.
Yeah, Meerkat and Hillahoo? Yeah, Hillahoo.
So,
playing really well.
It's defense by KitKat there. That Meerkat line is really something you got to watch.
It's lethal.
Like, you take your eyes off him for a second, and that's a free base.
Yeah.
Or again, just on fire.
Yeah.
Nothing happening at blue at the moment.
Yeah. Super quiet. Again,
red have set up on the box underneath green as well.
Yeah.
Can't make out which player that is, but we might see an attempted take here.
Is that is the leg? He's going for it. Puts 1 in.
He's king.
2. Yeah, that's 3. Nice.
Third space of the game. Puts him off to an early lead at points too.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say like calm movement and stuff. Didn't go straight in, didn't just throw the shot.
Yeah.
Cycled him again.
Really disciplined. Just kept it all under control. Knew when to take the base when it was too risky.
Yeah. Meerkat and Hillahoo looks like they're being bogged down by KitKat. So
just a lot going on at that base right now, right? Like we've got blue there as well. It's just really hard to manage that. Meanwhile, you're throwing all these extra back points towards the team. As the only base in the game. You have to question the right call to make.
It looks like that bounced. Hillahoo's lunging out blue, but Mom's holding.
A lot of action at that front back door.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see if the base go to the next couple of seconds.
Yeah. Looks like Red's still trying to grind out green as well, but this blue base. Surely green gets some traction soon.
Approaching like the 4th minute, and there's only been 1 base go down this whole game.
Which is a shake-up compared to the other games in this group. So maybe a lot more discipline coming through in this game.
Yeah, I think the Storm are driving that. They're gonna play a very structured game. They've got local players, and Redacted they're gonna try and do the same thing, right? Meerkat wants to. I don't think Meerkat's captaining the team. I think they're trying to play the game, in the standard sort of way.
Not captaining Redacted.
It's Hillahoo.
Yeah, I think. I believe that the it's like a training exercise to bring Hillahoo. They've identified Hillahoo as sort of the next leader, possibly like a C team captain in the upcoming ZLTAC. So good opportunity to get some notches on your belt.
Yeah, definitely.
Not what happened at red.
He's Shock set up in the G spot at green. But he's not shooting.
I think he realized he's identified that there's a player in there.
Yeah, Chuck is playing mid pretty well, so there it is. Yep.
Is it only Shock over at green at the moment?
Yeah, it is.
sure what he's doing there. No, I
Here
mean,
is-
potentially just keep on
Sizing him up too. But
I think Green's
Yeah.
picked up on that now. They don't want to keep too many players back just for one person, right?
yeah, exactly.
If you're just doubling with that player, you're not really optimizing your back plays.
Yeah, it's a tough call, isn't it? Because if you leave one, it just takes they'll get the base. If they've got time
Yeah.
in the 1-on-1, eventually they'll win the standoff, right? But if you commit two, you've committed twice the resources to defending the attack than what the attack's committed to it, and
Exactly.
it's a tough call. I'd leave two.
Yeah.
You can't give up a base for essentially nothing. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's in the spot again.
Or I want to
Dossie with a hero lead, but just too short. But yeah, Meerkat did pick up blue, by the way. It was a clutch take from underneath. But that's pretty big. All things considered.
Ace there. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Nice.
Textbook. I think you taught him that one.
Yes, yeah, that's for me. I'll take that. But no, clean base. That evens out the blue takes as well, so it's a bit interesting.
It's good about offsetting their bases too. Like,
Yeah.
and probably not going to be a blowout base game on this one. It's been pretty tight. Only 4 bases going down for half
Yeah.
points. So
Looks like Green's back at that grind at red though,
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
Meerkat.
that
That
lunge.
was gorgeous.
Goes for his final base.
His shot squared up on the line a bit more. I think he was good to go, but you don't want to risk that.
That was close. Had I not have seen the scoreboard, I would have got denied
Yeah.
there. Oh, and the denial.
Onto Rod.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we're really going to the halfway point of the game here. Storm and Redacted are effectively tied.
Yeah.
At this point. It's really anyone's game. What the foe, really falling behind, both on field and base.
Oh, that's not that helped Redacted there.
Chicken with a nice little offhand launch as well. Blue is chockers. People getting absolutely taken out of the doorway. Big blue, yeah.
Oh, super busy under the blue
Dossie
base.
under. Not shooting, good
Oh,
call.
shot in the back.
Because the rod's coming in.
The chaos-based situation is really funny, isn't it? Because when you just go into a standard 3 defense, 2 attackers, it feels almost impossible to get.
Yeah.
It's almost like you want the chaos situation because you got a better chance. But when you're shooting that base,
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Even if you've got the comms, every other team's coming. It's just an echo chamber
Yeah,
down there.
there's so much noise.
Chicken 2-shot by Meerkat, who's back on defense now. Now that's not what you want if you're attacking that base. He's done. It's just
He's just
square
fun
up.
with those
Yeah.
pockets now. He wants those players to come to him more.
Yeah, exactly. Rod's just cracking out blue, but he already has the base.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to swap him out.
Trying to help the leg get him, I
He's
think.
missed he's missed his chance.
Oh, that missed shot.
Yeah.
Critical, but he did the right thing and chose not to try again.
He's going
He's got
for it.
it now.
He's got himself
He's
covered.
throwing
He
him out
knows
the
it.
back door.
Yeah.
He's got that.
Again, the identifying, not to just shoot it anyway.
Yeah, it showed really good composure by Leg there.
Yeah.
He almost certainly would have been denied.
Oh, yeah.
He knew his window was about 2 seconds to get that base. So yeah, Leg's playing really well actually. He's super effective at putting people through these bases. I've been watching their games.
For a self-proclaimed not game runner, he's running it well. So
I think the styles of like really
yeah,
attack. About that really disciplined play style of like compared to what's really fast paced and
the
aggressive.
speed. Looks like it's defaulted back to a standard game. Everyone's calmed down.
Just at blue at the moment.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of players going for a poke over at red, but really all the points are down at blue.
Yeah, blue's literally 5-on-2 right now against. Oh, Chush looking for that piggyback. Actually, that was crisp.
Both teams are attacking blue as well.
Yeah.
Red
I
and
was
green.
going to mention seeing no players in the green base at the moment.
Is it a dump? A split?
I don't want to say it's a dump. I want to say maybe they've pushed right up, but potentially.
That's Meerkat, Hillahu, and Dossie at red.
Yeah,
Really?
I think it's the right play, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're what the foe, you know you're out of it, and you've got 2 teams attacking your base. You try and get 2 players inside, leave the chaos outside, clean up the scraps, and you got to go hard. Send 3 out and try and catch up on some bases.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I reckon it's Akira and Chuck back as well. So maybe you could get under those floats, but
The Lens
it's a risk.
still got a ball at the moment, even though he's got both of his bases.
Looks like they're trying to get Big Red through.
I was going to say, I don't see Rod anymore, so
Yeah.
it's definitely the right play. You don't want two players that have the base sticking around.
Yeah,
It is. They've got red inside.
You
Oh no, red's tagged out.
I'm lucky on that one.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Leg's inside and he's doing a great job, but you can't push your players in from inside the
Yeah,
base.
exactly.
You know?
Especially with
got
this
a
and
little
this.
chaos outside, and now Big Red has to clear out practically 6 players just to have a chance. In an 8-second window, it doesn't leave a lot of wiggle room.
Darcy looking. That's a clean setup.
Oh, he must have missed shots there.
The leg got in.
That third shot
Yeah.
took way too long.
Yeah.
He must have missed one.
Was he taking it from speaker?
So he started at the speaker and then started to move tighter where Bred's shooting from now.
That's huge. That's nearly game setting.
Yeah, I think that's just about locks up for them.
Yeah. Good cover from leg on that one as well. But Brad getting under in that situation is pretty rough for a guy like that. For a heavy defender, like he's playing outside really well.
Yeah.
So what the fold left, Redacted are going to try and get a cycle on, but they've only got time for 2 more hits, and it's just not going to be enough.
That's the thing there, right? They might know that they're only 2 bases behind on Storm, but they know how far behind them honestly they are.
Yeah.
I think with this arena, especially how easy it is to lose vision on your floats and your offense, it'd be hard to make that judgment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
You see that head shake as well.
You don't lose it. Yeah. Koch picks it up anyway, but like the damage is done.
Yeah.
that's costly. It's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
99% of all teams in this situation are going to cycle the empty blue. Like,
Yeah.
you know, even though it's almost impossible for them to come back at this point.
Yeah. But yeah. Blue dumping to red just cements it further. Like they're just cleaning up on pack now.
It's like what we were talking about before as well. Storm doing a really good job of controlling the pace of this game. I think it's definitely their play style as well. This really suits them. This slowed down, methodical kind of
Yeah,
play.
exactly. The staging for their base tapes was really good as well. They were teaming up, taking those doors. Yeah, it's poetry. That's what we love. So,
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing to see what the foe have such a low pack score. When you look at the amount of tags against, they were clearly in the action. They just couldn't win. Like, you know, we've got 53 tags against to skits, 50 to shock, 40 to chicken, 36 and 26 to dummy and mum, respectively.
Yeah.
They're in the action.
yeah,
That whole
definitely.
game.
Yeah.
They really probably, should have been able to accumulate 5 to 10k more off the phaser in that.
Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of front shots and back shots. So
Yeah.
maybe walls need to be used a bit. Instead of just those open standoffs. So
Leg 14-7.
I told him to get 15, so not good enough from him, but he'll get there.
I want to point out as well before this next game starts, look at the tag ratios. Cyrex.
Yeah.
And this is something that I've noticed in games playing against it as well. Cyrex up with that top red ramp, shooting down into green as well. You get that really massive sniper shot. It's really hard to deal with because it's so far away, and it kind of forces green team to kind of adapt, push out a bit more, and change their positioning, put them out of that comfort zone a bit.
Yeah,